بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. رياض Razazi will come end of time. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رياض Razazi will come of time, episode number 40. Allahu Akbar. And this is Jannah part number 6. This is lecture number 40 and it's part 6, Jannah. Just 6 lectures only talking about Jannah, and we're not done. Maybe another, Allahu A'lam. I don't know. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So how are you guys doing? How is everybody doing? My man Hafiz Mughal Razmalai. Ahlan wa sahlan. Jum'a already in Australia. Jum'a in Australia, we'll have Thursday. Not even night yet. It's Thursday, but Thursday here, it's still what? It's not even, we still have another 2 hours before Maghrib. It's 2 hours and a half before. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaba. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaba. أهلا أهلا. أنا مني في يا شعلي يا مني نخلق من رزقي لاش والخالق يرزقني. أنا مني في يا شعلي يا مني نخلق من رزقي لاش والخالق يرزقني. This is an old song. It used to be sang by a young Moroccan kid. I was a little kid. I used to hear it. It was it's very old. But the lyrics is always new. Always like you just heard it for the first time. In fact, this song was translated into so many languages. Beautiful, beautiful lyrics. Asking that it is only Allah Azza wa Jal who is the Razzaq. أنا مني في وشعلي مني نخلق من رزقي لاش والخالق يرزقني. You're a boy, you were born with nothing, you have no rizq, but the one who will give you rizq is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. How's everybody doing? This is just like a little thing until we get going. MashaAllah. My man Hani. أنا صادق الحربي وعليكم السلام and حافظ مغال كي حال هيتي كي and جنين وعليكم السلام and Sean alhamdulillah. How are you, Sean? Yes, we're gonna do that today inshallah ta'ala. Today is we already talked about the food of Jannah yesterday, and we said with regard to the food, what happens to the food that you eat in Jannah. We also talked about not only the rivers yesterday, we talked about the trees of Jannah, a little bit about the springs and the fountains of Jannah, and we also talked about the vessels of Jannah, right? We talked about the vessels of Jannah, we talked about the silverware that people would drink from and eat from in Jannah. What else? We did not talk about the clothing of the people of Jannah. So that's what we left off with. We left off talking about what people wear in Jannah. My brothers and sisters, I'd like to invite you. I'd like to invite you all, inshallah, to come with me. Where? We're going to Jannah back, inshallah. All right? So leave your homes, leave that smell, the smell of the biryani that your wife has been cooking the whole day, and it smells so much curry. There are some masajid, as soon as you go inside the masjid, you feel like you are in a kitchen. You go inside, you feel the biryani, that curry smell is like, in Jannah there is one house from the bottom to top, 60 miles long. 60 miles long. This masjid, you smell the curry 60 miles away. You smell the curry 60 miles away. Brother Najam, before you enter your home, you smell the curry that your wife is making from your job, from your work. You smell that, man. You know, so so yeah, it's true, man. You go inside the masjid, you think like you're in a kitchen. You think like you're in a kitchen. Or even worse, you you stand to pray next to someone, and then that person is like, like a kitchen next to you. A sister wearing the abaya, she smells like a kitchen. Or a brother next to you smelling like la ilaha illallah, So it makes you even more hungry. Anyways, my brothers and sisters in Jannah, because this is my invitation, I'd like to invite you all, inshallah ta'ala. We had to start with a little laugh, right? I always need to start with this little bit of a laugh, because I want to break the that momentum, inshallah ta'ala, and to start a new one, break the ice, start a new one, because I need to get ready to enter Jannah, inshallah ta'ala, and because in Jannah is only a bliss, right? It's only a bliss. So this is why we had to start with a little bit of laughter, So my brothers and sisters, those of you who just joined, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, welcome back. Let us go back to Jannah, inshallah. No, I'm not jealous, my man. It's just I feel sorry for you. You're praying next to me. You're smelling you smell, that very mashallah, the spicy smell, right? Maybe we should give it a name. Armani, like what would you call that smell? The curry, Armani curry, Armani. It has to be Armani with curry, right? So let's make up a name for that smell, Armani with curry, or Armani, with biryani, Mariani, or Marani. All right. All right, brothers and sisters, let's get going. Marani, I like that. All right. Anyways, my brothers and sisters, invitation to go to Jannah, inshallah ta'ala, because we want to go back, right? We want to go back and see what people are wearing in Jannah. What do we wear in Jannah? What do you wear in Jannah? What would you wear in Jannah? Huh? Armani, biryani, masala, or chapati. Chapati masala. Oud curry. I like oud curry. I like that. Oud curry. I like that. Oud curry. So this is the smell. Biryani code. Exactly. So he's, next time when you enter the masjid, say, brother, where did you buy your biryani code from? I like it. Where did you buy your Armani biryani masala from? I like it. He would say, oh, there is a sale on. There's a sale, just it's happening next door. Anyways, my brothers and sisters in Jannah, inshallah ta'ala, what will we be wearing in Jannah? What clothes will you be wearing? What sari, what thobe, what beautiful clothes will you be wearing? What are they made of or made from? This is what we're going to talk about so far, inshallah ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Kahf, verse number 31, بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ويلبسون ثيابا خضرا من سندس واستبرق متكئين فيها على الأرائك. In one ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says they will be adorned with this beautiful, bracelets, and from gold, and they'll be wearing this beautiful khudr sundus wa istabrak, beautiful clothing from very pure silk, pure green silk. يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ولؤلؤا ولباسهم فيها حرير. Again, another ayah in Surah Fatir, verse number 33. They will be adorned with asawar, this beautiful jewelry from gold and diamonds. وَلِبَاسُهُمْ, and their clothing will be from pure silk. حرير. In Arabic it's called silk, حرير. عاليهم ثياب سندس خضر واستبرق كلوا أساور من فضة وسقاهم ربهم شرابا طهورا. Allahu Akbar. In Surah Insan, verse number 21, Allah Azza wa Jalla is saying that عاليهم ثياب سندس خضر واستبرق وحلوا أساور من فضة وسقاهم ربهم شرابا طهورا. Again, they will be wearing this beautiful now silver, not just gold, jewelry, but golden jewelry and silver jewelry and beautiful pure silk. Yani, you are a king, you are a queen, you are a princess. You're a princess in Jannah, sisters. Brothers, you are princes, you're kings, everybody's a king in Jannah, and everybody's a queen and princess in Jannah. Some would like to feel like they are queens, they will be queens, and some, they will feel that they want to be princesses, they will be princesses in Jannah. And the brothers, they always want to be the kings. The brothers, they will be the kings, you will be the kings in Jannah, inshaAllah ta'ala. The very beautiful silky clothes. Because you left the silk of the dunya in Jannah, you shall wear it, inshaAllah ta'ala. Because you abstained yourself from wearing silk in the dunya, you shall wear it in Jannah, inshaAllah ta'ala. Because you left wearing gold, brothers, in this dunya, in Jannah, you shall wear it, inshaAllah ta'ala. Right? In Jannah, you shall wear it, inshallah. Because you left wearing, because you couldn't maybe afford buying diamonds, but in Jannah, you will have all you want, inshallah ta'ala. Huh? My brothers and sisters, this is what we call it, Jannah. A man came to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he asked, Ya Rasulullah, look at this very interesting question. Very interesting question. He asked, O Prophet of Allah, the clothes in Jannah, are they created or are they knitted? Ajib, look at the type of questions that people ask Prophet Muhammad, right? These are beautiful questions. That comes and he says, Sheikh, like to me, and the type of questions we hear, the shuyukh sometimes. Sheikh, the dog of the people of the cave, the dog who was with the people of the cave, what breed was he? What breed was he? I said, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. He was what was he? What do you call those very ugly dogs that bite? Pit bull. It was a pit bull. Whoa, what's going to benefit you to know what kind of breed the dog is who's with the people of the cave? Allah Azza wa Jal will never ask you a question on the grave. What kind of dog was with the people of the cave? What kind of dog? Allah will never ask you that question. It's not a question to be asked. He's the type of question that sometimes people ask you. Who performed the nikah of Adam and Hawa? These are the types of questions that people ask us today. Who performed the nikah of Adam and Hawa? Who performed the nikah of Adam and Hawa? Allah Azza wa Jal. What kind of question is that anyways? Huh? Sheikh, I was in the ceiling, right? I was in the ceiling, and then the salah came. Do I pray in the ceiling? Is my salah valid if I pray on the ceiling? I say, man, what took you to the ceiling anyways? What were you doing there? Praying the ceiling, praying the ceiling, praying the eating, praying the healing, praying the hailing, praying the mailing, praying the veiling. What kind of question is that, man? The difference between the Sahaba asking questions and our questions today. يعني عجيب عجيب. I don't know. And I'm trying to recall some of these weird questions that we hear sometimes from people, and they just say, Subhanallah, you were not at the time of Umar ibn Khattab. Because if you were at the time of Umar ibn Khattab, he wouldn't even talk to you with his mouth. Umar ibn Khattab would talk to you with a stick. He will pull his stick and he will tell you what kind of dog breed he was with the people of the Kahf. Or he will tell you who performed the nikah of Adam and Hawa. Yeah. Yeah. This man came to the Prophet and he says, Ya Rasulullah, the clothing in Jannah, are they created or are they needed? And then the Sahaba started laughing. Yeah. The Sahaba started laughing. This is not once or twos already, just like ajib. So I just look at people. The Sahaba started laughing. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Are you laughing from an ignorant asking alim? Are you laughing from an ignorant asking alim? And then the Prophet Muhammad says, the clothing of the people of Jannah, they come from a tree. This tree called Toba has a fruit, right? This tree in Jannah called Toba has a fruit. That fruit, produces the clothing of the people of Jannah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahi alhamd. So this is the beautiful question. And how the Prophet answered it. He says there is a tree in Jannah called Toba, right? And this Toba produces a fruit. The fruit of this tree called Toba produces, the clothing of the people of Jannah. Ajib, beautiful, beautiful. It's not like they're knitted or created. Yeah, they come from a tree called Toba that produces this fruit, and that fruit makes the clothing of the people of Jannah. Brothers and sisters, listen to this amazing hadith, beautiful hadith with regard to the adornment for the people of Jannah, the adornment of the people of Jannah. The Prophet Muhammad says, لو أن رجلا من أهل الجنة بدا بسوار في الجنة لطمس نوره نور الشمس كما تطمس نور الشمس ضوء النجوم. الله أكبر. Allahu Akbar. The Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam says, if a man in Jannah, right, wearing an adornment, just like a beautiful necklace or a chain, a beautiful crown, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, the brightness of that adornment will outstrip the brightness of the sun. Imagine it's a sun, beautiful day, that nur from that beautiful garment that person is wearing, it will strip that nur, the nur of the sun. Just like the sun, when the sun comes out, it outstrips the nur of the stars, because when the sun is out, you can't see the stars no more, right? You agree? When the sun is out, you do not see the stars no more. The Prophet says that's how. He says that's how the brightness, the nur of that adornment that wearing, it would outstrip the nur of the sun. Allahu Akbar. This is just the one basic adornment that you're wearing. Maybe a chain, maybe a necklace that you're wearing, in Jannah. That's why it's called Jannah. In Muslim, the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, he says, and Abu Huraira, he narrates the story. Abu Huraira was making wudu. Right? And then Abu Huraira making wudu, when he was washing his hands, he goes beyond his elbow. When we wash our hands, up to the elbow right here. But he was going almost his shoulders right here. The whole hand. And then make it the whole hand. And then Abi Hatim, this man, Abi Hazim, he asked him this question. He says, why in wudu you only have to wash up to your elbow, right? Up to your elbow. He says, why you washing all the way up to your shoulders? He says, the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, the adornment of the believer will reach to the places where the water of wudu is. Allahu Akbar. Sisters, listen to this one, because this is applicable to a lot of sisters here. Why? Why women in general? Why? Women in general, they like sisters. Is there any sister here that does not like gold? Is there any sister here that does not like gold? Huh? No, I don't think so. You like gold. Allah make you to like gold. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it in you to like gold. And it's not haram. It's not haram. You're wearing gold, you're paying the dues of the gold, the zakat of it. It's not haram. Although the zakat is a discrepancy with regard to the zakat al gold. Yani, is it something that you wear to adorn yourself with, or is it something that you do business? It's different, right? So some said if it's something that you wear, you don't have to actually pay that on it. Others, they say no, for gold you have to pay zakat whether you wear it or you do business on it. But the point is, Sister Fatima, she loves gold. The Arabs, they love gold. Arabs, and they love, there are different types of Arabs, just so you know, huh? The different types of the Arabs. The Arabs, let's say in Palestine, the Arab Peninsula, they like the very deep gold, that very dark yellow gold. The Moroccans Arabs, because we Moroccans are like the cream. The Moroccan Arabs, they like the Nutella of the Arabs. The Moroccan Arabs, they like the Nutella of the Arabs. The Lebanese Arabs, they like the Nutella, the cream of the Arabs, right? So we Moroccans are like the cream, like the Nutella of the Arabs, like the cherry Arabs. So Layla, you agree, right? The Nutella of the Arabs, the Nutella of the Moroccans, right? And Nawal, and Yasin and your wife, right? Your wife, the Nutella of the Arabs, right? So the Nutella of the Arabs, they don't like Nasima. I know you love gold, but you prefer pearls or emeralds or diamonds. Excuse me. Excusez-moi, Nasima. Excusez-moi, madame. Excuse me. She says, no, I like diamonds. Of course. So, what was I saying? Nah, what was I saying? Now you made me forget. I was saying, with regard, yes, nah, the Moroccan, and the other Arabs, they like very, dark gold. They like the white gold, especially younger sisters, the younger women, they would like the settled gold, not very dark. They think the very dark is for old women. This is how they think. This is the very dark. It is like old style, very old. They don't like, they like the maybe gold now. It's more of a more settled. Yani, it's more in the fashion. Even the gold, not too yellow, but a bit yellow gold, right? That's what they like. In the so this the hadith here says, yeah, platinum also nice, of course, platinum. So the hadith says the adornment of the believer in Jannah will reach the places where the wudu will reach. So he wants to adorn himself with so many gold and silver up to his shoulders. This is why when he makes wudu all the way up to here. So next time when you make wudu, inshallah, let the water touches, all your hands right here, everything. When you make wudu, inshallah, make the water touch it. Why? Right? Because Abu Hurairah says, the Prophet told me that the adornment of the believer in Jannah, it will reach the places where wudu, the water of wudu, touches or reaches. So I want to be adorned not only up to here, all the way up to here. This is the understanding of Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu wa ardah. Naam, it's classy, mashallah alayki. We speak the same language. Exactly. You people and I, we're one. So now we talked about the clothing in their homes. Indians, how do they look like? Do they shop from IKEA? What's that called? IKEA. Did they shop from IKEA? Is there like an IKEA in Jannah? Is an IKEA in Jannah? Is there people go and get their you know, I want to change my furniture? How does the furniture look like? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, متكئين على فرش بطائنها من استبرق وجنى الجنتين دان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على فرش بطائنها من استبرق وجنى الجنتين دان, and they are reclining on these beautiful beds, also from silk, istabrak, silky covers, beautiful silky covers. You know, sometimes this red silky or purple silky cover, and you say, wow, this is really like, woo. Badghani, ooh, I love you. Oh, Sister Fatima Badghani there. I want to tease him a little bit, you know. So these beautiful beddings from gold, silver, from emeralds, from different jewelries, different even diamonds, subhanallah, and you have these very beautiful silky covers. They are reclining on them in Jannah, my brothers and sisters. And there is something interesting that happens in Jannah. What? There is a market. In people, they go and they meet in this market, right? They go and they meet every Jum'ah. Subhanallah, we're going to talk about this market more. You know, people meet in that market. It happens here. The Prophet says in Sahih Muslim, the Prophet says they come every Friday to this market, and breeze, a beautiful breeze. I know. Why did I call him? He knows what I'm thinking, because we think differently, huh? We see that red cover, we see that purple or silky cover, you know, you start thinking, wow. Badghani, Aqib, you speak my language? You guys my language? Yeah, we speak the same language you do. I'm sure we both speak the same language. So the Prophet Muhammad is saying, right, in this Friday, they go every Friday in this market, and then as they are there is a beautiful wind that comes. It's like a breeze. And then this breeze touches their faces. It touches their faces because like the breeze, they say, oh, beautiful breeze. It touches faces, and it touches them in Jannah. It touches their clothing. So my brothers and sisters, what happens? Their clothing becomes even more beautiful, and the faces become more beautiful and more handsome. Allahu Akbar. This beautiful wind in Suq al-Jumu'ah, in Suq al-Jannah, it's called the Suq. Suq is the market of Jannah. And then this beautiful wind, the breeze will come from the north, as the Prophet Muhammad فَيَزْدَادُونَ حُسْنًا فَيَرْجَعَ إِلَى بَيْتِهِ. And then when he comes back to his home, this is what the Prophet says. Please listen up to this beautiful thing. They come back to their homes, and your wife will see you there. Wallahi, you have become even more handsome. And he tells her, Wallahi, you too, you have become more beautiful. Because also that breeze touched her clothes and touched her face. That made her more beautiful. Allahu Akbar. You know, Brother Ghani, always he will be waiting for Friday is my favorite day in Jannah. Friday is my favorite day here and my favorite day in Jannah. Why? Because every Friday, life becomes even more beautiful. Right. Friday is amazing day. Because we're happy today's Friday and tomorrow's Saturday, right? The weekend. And now we get excited. It's Friday. Why? Because Friday that beautiful wind will come, and then your wife will become more beautiful, and you will become more handsome as well, inshallah ta'ala, right? Because the same beauty, right? The same beauty, right? It is because you look at your wife for 1 week, the wife, Sister Fatima, your husband is looking at you the whole week. The same face. Okay. Shan, Fatima Mary Jam, Fatima Mary, however he, right? So he wants to change. So on Friday, on Friday, he goes, there's that breeze that comes. He goes to the market. There's that comes, right? It is not Costco. It's just it's they go and then there's this beautiful breeze that comes. He becomes handsome. He comes back home. He looks at you. Oh, Mary Jam. Oh, my love. Oh, Chabi G. Oh, Chabi Ino. Oh, yo. Oh, my love. Oh, this, that. Yeah. Allahu Akbar. Because she tells him, you've become more happy. He tells her, you've become more beautiful. So that beautiful wind from Jannah, my brothers. Yes, salam. This is what's called Jannah. Subhanallah. You smell it. You smell Jannah. There are people who smell Jannah in this earth. Naam. There are people who smell Jannah in this. Subhanallah. Anas ibn al-Nadr. Anas ibn al-Nadr in the Battle of Uhud. He says, by Allah, I smell Jannah. From the mount of Uhud, I smell the fragrance of Jannah. Ya salam. The people who smell it. يعني كمان, you go, that breeze that comes more beautiful. They love something so much, they smell their fragrance. And maybe brother, I'm picking on Brother Ghani today. Maybe you were so much in love before you married sister. You were so much in love with her that you used not her biryani or curry. You would smell her from very far because you miss her, you love her so much. Huh? When you smell your lover from far, you smell her fragrance, and you still smell her. Allah. Yeah, and you're so much in love that you see her face everywhere. You see her face everywhere she goes. Even you close your eyes, and you see her face, or his face. Yeah. This reminds me of how much Qais used to love Layla. Have you people heard of the story of Layla? Have you heard the story of Majnoon Layla? Have you heard the story of Majnoon Layla? Qais Layla? How much Qais used to love Layla? Has anyone heard of this story? Because they were kids. Qais, he was a cousin of Layla. Qais was the cousin of Layla. And this story happened in Jahiliyyah time, long time ago. And then they were teenagers. And Qais was a shepherd. So his cousin Layla used to go with him, as a shepherd, spend time together. So he goes together, and they're together, just, the shepherd, and then they sit and they talk, and got a huge love for Layla. Layla, he used to sing for her. So, they were kids, 7, 8 years old, 9 years old, and Qais had a huge love for Layla. So when they grew up, they wanted Qais from seeing Layla. Qais is mutayyim with Layla. Mutayyim, it's mutayyim. Loves the Jannah out of her, if you know what I mean. He loves the Jannah of her, right? So he says, making poems about Layla. Do you want to hear the Nasima? You want to hear the poem about Layla? Huh? Do you want to hear the poem about Layla? You want to hear the poem? Because this has something to do with Jannah, what it has to do with Jannah. Do you want to hear about how Qais used to make poems about Layla? He used to love her so much, he used to smell fragrance from her walls, the walls of her. So he said, "You want to hear the Nasima? Do you want to hear that Qais used to make about Layla?" He was a kid. They prevented them from seeing each other, so he started reading and making poems. So he said, على الديار ديار ليلى على الديار ديار ليلى أقبل الجدار وحب الجدار وما حب الديار ولكن سكن الديار. الله 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 الله. أمر على الديار ليلى ودا الجدار ودا الجدار وما حب الديار فقلبي لكن حب من سكن الديار. He says, I go from house to house, house to house, wall to wall, the walls, kissing the walls, the town where Layla lives. Just the town where she lives, the village where she lives. He goes and he kisses the walls of the houses of the lives. And he says, I don't love the walls per se. My love is not for the walls. My love is the one who lives inside these walls. Allahu Akbar. Husband ever told you something like this? Huh? Has your husband ever told something like this? Go around kissing the walls of the village where you live. And my love, it is not false. My love is for the person who lives inside these walls. So much love he had for Layla and Layla. This is why they call it Hub. Layla. Majnoon, hey, in Urdu. Majnoon, hey, right? Subhan al-Kareem. The thing is, go and answer, this is now some all the wives, husbands to say things like that. Why didn't you tell me what Qais used to tell Layla, huh? It's just because my name is Fatima? And because my name is Fatima, not Layla, this is why you don't tell me this, huh? And then Badr said, no. I wrote so many nice letters for you. Remember? Yeah, I remember. But I want you to tell like Qais, going around kissing the walls. And it's not the heart, not loving the walls. He loves the person in those walls. So the meaning here, he would smell the smell of Layla. He used to smell of Layla, his lover. So in Jannah, people much they smelled the fragrance of Jannah. They smelled the fragrance of Jannah. Sima said, I hope the wall I hope nobody went and urinated on those walls. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. Nasima, the man was so bewitched by love for Layla, he did not care about the clean or not clean. He would just go and he does not care. So, okay, let me clean you all before I kiss you. No, he didn't care. So the people who loved so much, they smell its fragrance. They smelled it from this dunya. They smelled the fragrance of, like Anas ibn Nadr radiallahu anhu ardah. My brothers, it's been the hadith. One day, people were gathering, and then out. A cloud addressed the people of Jannah. The cloud addressed the people of Jannah. And the cloud, what would you like me to rain? The cloud asked the people of Jannah, what would you like on you? silver, chocolate, rice, durian, well, mango. Would you like me to rain? يا سلام يا سلام. ألا تحبون أن أمطركم شيئا؟ كل ما تشتهيه. Cloud says, anything you desire, I can just sprinkle on you. Little sprinkle Nutella. Ring Nutella on me. One brother, he told me one day, care to rain baby tigers. Baby tigers? Huh? What would you like it to wear? To rain? Badghani, what is it? What would you like it to rain? Like the little sprinkles. What would you like it to wear? It's like, you know, Janine, what would you Aqib? Rubicon mango juice. Come on, it's going to be like too much on you. Rubicon mango juice. Somebody said, yes, Hul Ain, rain Hul Ain, rain Hul, rain Hul. In fact, it was a man from Sedef. He said, rain Hul Ain, rain Hul Ain. You don't need money, Tasneem, in Jannah. You don't need money in Jannah. Oh man, you still need money. You are in Jannah. You got everything there for free. You don't need money to buy anything. It is yours. Everything is yours. What would you need money for in Jannah? You don't need. So you can ask or whatever, you know, diamonds. Let it rain. Let it rain diamonds. Let it rain. She wants diamonds. I know what her husband wants. I know what her husband wants. I'm not going to say it. I know what the husband would say. Yeah. You know, I mean, you know, we talk the same language. Gummy bears. Hey, gummy bears, gummy bears, gummy bears. Rain gummy bears. All right. Inshallah. This how the we're still in the houses there. We're still in the houses in Jannah. Allah Ta'ala says, وَهُمْ فَاتِ آمِنُونَ. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala says, وَالَّذِينَ يَقُولُونَ رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَاجْعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا أولئك يجزون بما صبروا ويلقون تحية وسلاما خالدين فيها حسنة ومقاما. Allahu Akbar. Allah Azza wa Jalla is talking about this ghuraf, these mentions for the people of Jannah. These people of Jannah, beautiful. They are safe. They are safe there in Jannah. Feeling secure in their Jannah. My brothers and sisters, Allah, as the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, the Prophet says, in there are these beautiful mentions, so crystal transparent. From outside you can see the inside, and from the inside outside, very beautiful, you know, beautiful, clear. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared it for whom? Allah Azza wa Jalla has prepared it for those who feed the poor and needy, who don't talk vain talk, who pray while others are asleep. Allahu Akbar. Allah Azza wa Jalla has prepared these houses for those who feed the poor and the needy, those who don't have, you know, don't get into vain talk, those who fast, you know, those who use a lot, you know, and those who pray at night while others in these houses. The Prophet Muhammad says in Jannah there is one mention from one jewel, or one gem, from one gem, an emerald. You know, the Prophet said the length of it is 60 miles long. The length of it is 8 miles long. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. In another the length, the width is 60 miles long. The length is 60 miles long. This is just one house in injunction for you in Jannah, my brothers. إن المؤمن للمؤمن في الجنة لخيمة طولها في السماء وعرضها 60 الإميل. And also in another narration, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that in Jannah is also a house. It's mentioned it is 30 miles long. So there's one 60 miles long, there's one 30 miles long, depending on the people. You have a house 30 miles long, and long is, that's a huge house, and 60 miles long, the length and the width, 60 from one pearl is your in one pearl. Subhanal Kareem. Subhanal Kareem. How many houses you will have? Houses in Jannah. How can we build houses in Jannah? So this is my question right now. That sounds like it sounds like a cliffy. How can we build houses in Jannah? Can you like me to tell you, sisters and brothers? Would you like me to tell you? Al-Maghrib, Malaysia, would you like me to tell you how to build houses in Jannah? Nasima, would you like me? William Jones, William Jones, how to build houses in Jannah? Iman, would you like me to tell you how to Jannah? It's too early for Cliffy. All right. Would you like me to share with you how to build houses in Jannah? You gotta tell me. Riyadh, Al-Maghrib, who are you? What's your name? Malaysia, is this brother Ghazali? Is that? I want to know who's Muna, how to build houses in Jannah, inshallah. Yazi, with you, inshallah ta'ala. So much for this, shall I make it a cliffhanger? No, ta'ala. Yes, okay. All right. I'll tell you, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, Sultan, let me tell you, inshallah. Number one, few action items, inshallah. من بنى مسجدا له بيتا في الجنة. Whosoever builds a mosque, Allah for him in Jannah. Do you have to build the whole masjid? No. Even if you part in one brick in masjid, even if you contribute even one brick in Jannah, in a masjid, masjid in this dunya, the house for you in Jannah, right? So you don't have to build the whole masjid, Allah to build the house for you in Jannah. Just even a brick, your contribution in building a masjid, Allah will build the house for you in Jannah. This is number one. Whosoever prays 12 rak'ah sunnah, Allah will build the house for him in Jannah. What are they? 12. 2 before Fajr, 4 before Dhuhr, after Dhuhr, 2 after Maghrib, and 2 after 12. Whosoever pray a day other than the prayers. We're talking about the voluntary prayers, right? We're talking about voluntary prayers. So who says 12 rak'ah per day? 12 rak'ah, 12, 2 before Fajr, 4 before Dhuhr, and 2 after Dhuhr, and 2 after the Maghrib, and 2 after the Isha. Allah will build a house for him in Jannah. It's your choice. How many houses you want? It's your choice. It's your choice. How many houses we want? Is there anything easier? Yes, there's something. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, whosoever prays 4 rak'at and 4 before Dhuhr, this hadith is reported by Tabarani, that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, whosoever 4 rak'ah duha after sunrise until about 20 minutes before, it's all duha time, right? Whosoever prays and 4 rak'ah before will build a house for him in Jannah. Allah will build a house for him in Jannah. Do you want something easier Yes, I have something easier for you. The Prophet Muhammad, whosoever closes in Salah, you close the gap. Remember, I spoke about this, the introduction of Jannah. I talked about closing the gap. The Prophet ﷺ says, closes a gap. There's an opening gap before someone, and then you close the gap. You close. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bana lahu baytan fil Jannah. Allah Azza wa Jal will build a house, and Allah will elevate him one rank in Jannah. Right? You want? I can give you more. How? I'll tell you. Abu Dawood, it's a good hadith. The Prophet says, "Ana za'imun, ana damin." The Prophet is saying, I guarantee a house in the bottom of Jannah. In the bottom of Jannah. But I guarantee you a house there. To whomever lives, even if he's right. And you have an argument with your friend, your spouse, with your sibling, and you are right. You're right. They're wrong. You're right. The Prophet says, I guarantee a house in the right, lives an argument, although he is right. Sometimes you say, no, it's not easy. That's why you will have a house in Jannah. It's not easy to leave that argument, because especially when you feel like you're, and then the ego says, no. Ego always comes and says, you got to tell them that they're wrong. But the Prophet says, whosoever leaves an argument, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will guarantee them a house in Jannah. And then the Prophet says, I guarantee a house in the middle of Jannah. Whoever leaves lying, even if he's joking. Even if he's joking, but he does not lie. No pranking. What's the point? Oh, making people laugh. I'm laughing, we're laughing. But I don't like them. Our kids like them. Our kids, they like these pranks. I don't think they are funny. Especially the bad ones. Especially the ones where that person, especially when somebody might get hurt. Just that the Prophet ﷺ says, I guarantee a house in the middle of Jannah to whomever lives lying, even if he's joking. And I guarantee a house in the highest in Jannah. I guarantee a house in the highest level in Jannah for whom has good khuluq, has good akhlaq, liman hasuna, the one who has good character, the one who has good manners. I guarantee a house for that person in Jannah. Allahu Akbar. This is how you can build your houses in Jannah, my brothers and sisters. By Allahu Akbar. Something easy that we can do. Now that we are locked down, we can't. What is it? Oh, that sounds like another amazing cliffhanger. Amazing cliffhanger. Something so easy to do for Allah. We are in lockdown. We might do it because this requires that you go out. Go out from your home. What is this action? Easy action for Allah to build a house in Jannah. I smell it. You know, if you don't say it, I say it. It's a beautiful action. Easy. It requires that you step out from your home for Allah to build a house for you in Jannah. But it's not in the masjid. It's not in the masjid. No, it is not in the masjid. No. Cliffy. It's a cliffhanger, inshallah ta'ala, because it's more than 50 minutes. So I'm so sorry for you, but you can always go back and watch the session. It's a very, very easy action to do for Allah to build for you in Jannah, because once we build that house, inshallah ta'ala, then I'm going to talk tomorrow also about how you're going to look like in No, it is not to remove. No, not to remove a hurdle. I'm gonna not today. Tomorrow, inshallah. I'm gonna talk about look like in Jannah, and also the wishes of the wishes. People will have wishes in Jannah. I wish for this. I wish for that. What kind of wishes? We will talk about in Jannah. We will talk. We would look. What are the wishes of Jannah? I still have a lot of brothers and sisters. I still have a lot, inshallah ta'ala. So in Jannah, just so you know, there is no praying in Jannah. Here, Jannah is for fun. Jannah is for fun. Tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala, I will meet you. We're gonna read Surah Al-Kahf, inshallah. I do that at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, 3 o'clock p.m. instead of the tafsir. The Surah Al-Kahf together, and then 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, 11 o'clock p.m. UK time, episode 1, the end of time, Jannah part 7, inshallah ta'ala. We will tell you about this beautiful action that you have in Jannah, because some of you may say the other ones are quite hard. Praying 12 rak'ah, praying 4 here and 4 there, this and that. Isn't there anything easier? I say yes, something a lot easier, inshallah ta'ala. We'll share that. It was amazing being with all of you. Thank you, Al-Maghrib, Malaysia, whoever you are. You don't want to tell me who you are, but thank you for so much. Moonflower, thank you for joining. And Yazi, thank you for joining. Tarob, thank you for joining. And thank you for joining. Nasi for joining. Amelia, thank you. Maya, thank you for joining. Moonflower, your thank you for joining. Umaira, thank you. Rosalie, thank you for joining. Tanzil, thank you. Mariana Muhammad, thank you for joining so much. Arif Azrat, thank you for joining. Aqib, thank you for joining. Yes, secret identity. I don't know who they are. Sab for joining. Zoya Laray, thank you for joining. Munazza Ayub, thank you for joining. Aqib, thank you for joining. Thank you all. Instagram, thank you all. Facebook, Instagram there. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah bless you all. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Nawal. It's very late down there, but thank you for sticking around. Thank you, Shazia, Amelia, and Sumaya. So, thank you for joining. Umair, Jazakallah khair. And Chaudhry Asad, Jazakallah khair. Oh, but Asad, hey! I hope you attended the whole session. If not, this was it was an amazing session. Go back and watch it. Thank you. For me, tell him Allah khair for joining. Thank you, Hina Najam. Thank you, Brother Najam Ali and Hafsa. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Barakallahu fikum. Jazakumullah khair. Habba Salim. Abba Salim, thank you for joining as well. Jazakumullah khair. Barakallahu fikum. You, the highest level, all of you. Khair again. Malaysia, see you tomorrow, Sheikh. What is Al-Maghrib, Malaysia? Who are you, man? Al-Maghrib, who are you? What's your name? If you are who I know, who I think you are you who I think you are? Who are you, man? Much for joining, whoever you are. Thank you for joining. Shaz, thank you. Raya Worth, Raya for joining. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.